Cancel radio, guys. Here we are, Chris and Costello. Costello, the big question to you today, sir. What in the hell drives you, boy? What's up?
Well, I tell you, my 73 Pinto's doing pretty well, but it's pretty warm. As I go around those corners, I want to go, but it doesn't. I don't understand.
You go for 73 Pinto. That's just a southern thing. Going, what the hell drives you means kind of like, what are you up to? How you doing? What are you doing? That's what
you doing?
When I go, what the hell drives you? I don't care about that piece of crap you drive. I just want to know how you doing, man. How you doing?
It's an expensive piece of crap. I'm doing good. I think I have lost my voice, though. My dulcet tones are gone.
I think you lost it after you had your open heart surgery.
Oh, I think I think they scraped something, broke something, did something because
it took your voice. It took 30% of your soul. You're just not the same guy anymore. Sucked it right out of you.
Only 30%? Say it ain't so.
We can get it back. Today, you know, it's even though it's like the summer's almost here, graduation season is on, but you know, no one gives a crap. Everyone cares about Diddy trial. And man, we've got, as we talked about earlier in promoting the show, we snuck out some audio. We paid big money for it. This illegal audio of Cassie's testimony. And just hang in there. We're going to have in just a couple of seconds, all right?
Oh, Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie.
That's not the one I used to date, is it?
No, this is Cassie the Slutty Lassie, who used to spend about 10, 11 years with P. Diddy. And you probably don't know this. You know, she settled when she sued him for $20 million. Usually when that happens, you sign a non-disclosure agreement. You can't talk anymore. But she's being innocent now. She has to. But when she got the crap kicked out of her by P. Diddy in the hotel, did you know she sued the hotel? And how much did they settle and pay her for?
I don't know.
It came out yesterday. $10 million.
Oh, jeez. We're in the wrong business.
P. Diddy, $10 million from the hotel. I think she's set for life unless she's stupid and blows it, but I don't know.
Okay, listen, you and I will go downtown to the Marriott, okay?
Yeah. I'm going to kick you? Drag you around a little bit?
Yeah, because you can't get up again. I know that.
Just don't file charges against me, and then you sue the hotel. And
we'll use the hotel we're after. Yes,
just don't call that dipshit lawyer you called in Las Vegas at one time. They got you $6,000 for a slip and fall at a big hotel casino worth billions, and this idiot got you $6,000. We're not calling him. You know what I'm talking about, right? You remember him, right? This is like yesterday?
Yes, I do. Yes, indeed.
That guy injects so much Botox in his head. He's like 90 years old here, and nothing moves on the forehead. And he's totally bald as well, too. He injects Botox in here. He goes all the way back.
He used to have a little ponytail. Ed
that
Burns.
Guy did? Oh, I can't even picture that, so.
Oh, yeah, he did. Originally, he did. He come bouncing into a show we're doing.
Yeah, he
Mr.
does.
Bernstein's here. Mr. Bernstein's here. Look at me. Look at me.
A weekly TV show that he pays for and puts on TV.
Yes.
And only in Vegas. So, but we have to have a moment of silence. We've lost a very popular, well-known baby boomer actor today. Did you know?
No.
All right. George Wendt, who played Norm on Cheers, died today at 76.
Oh, no.
He was the guy. Norm always had the beer. And, of course, the Bears. And they brought him back for some new skits. He was going to start doing a couple of things for the Pope. But he died last night in his sleep.
So that's the way to go. Oh, he was cool.
The way to go.
The name didn't trigger exactly, but no, George Wendt. Yes, of course.
Good night, everyone. I'm just not going to wake up tomorrow, so see you. Norm!
That's the way to go, isn't it?
That was a mug of beer in his hand, just like that. There'll be a lot of tributes to him throughout the week, and I'm sure as well on Saturday Night Live, well, when they come back in the fall, because he was in all those skits about the Bears, and he was all excited, but he's, I can't wait till we put that in a new skit with all the characters. We'll do the Pope, and he was looking forward to meeting him as well, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was sick or whatever, so
maybe
kind of sucked.
Or maybe he's a Presbyterian and not a real Catholic or something.
Could be.
Yeah.
Speaking of sick, what's this? Biden is diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. It's already in his bones. So, you know, you've had cancer. I've had cancer. We've defeated cancer. Yes. So we know you have it for a while. So I can tell you $10 if he's gone that far. He had cancer when he was president still. You know, he had it probably maybe a year. Probably 2 years if it built that much.
I'm trying to think of the right word.
Sick?
No, it's
soon to be dead? Is that
metastasized. That's the word.
That's it. It's metastasized into the bone. into the bone. It goes from the bone, it starts traveling to your vital organs, and that's when
That's the soft
over.
tissue.
Usually when it's like that, people don't live very long after that. So I don't know.
Sadly not. I had a friend who had one form of cancer, got into his brain. He was gone within 3 days.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, when it happens, and they're pissed because some people like Jake Trapper or CNN has put out a book about how they hid his dementia over the last couple of years he was in office and whatever. So, and they're going, you need to pull the book back, quit promoting. It's not a good time because he's sick. The man could be dead within a month or two, but book, he's still promoting this, still putting him on TV, talking about it and dissing him. And here's the poor guy. Even Trump said him, me and Melania are thinking of you. And we hope for the best. We hope we get well soon. And
not very nice thoughts.
He didn't write that. Someone said, send him a flower. Okay, whatever.
Send him the small bouquet.
Sleepy Joe needs
not the I hope you live long one, the maybe get well one.
Yeah.
I hope the sniffles die down.
So we'll see what happens. That's his kind of sad news. I thought he's a really nice guy. I thought he did a good job. He was a good transitional president. He should have, just stated from the start he was not going to run for re-election just because of age, sickness as well now too. So it would have been a mess. So anyway, but he was a good transitional guy. So we hope.
Imagine what would be happening right now if they'd be scrambling.
I mean, if Costello can survive cancer, if I can survive cancer,
so far,
by God, President Joe Biden can survive cancer.
He's only 30, 40 years older than us.
We don't wish cancer on anybody except for Piss Diddy.
Yeah.
I mean, this trial is just beginning. So everyone thought Cassie, his go-to girl for about 10, 11 years. How are you going to follow up that testimony? It was all private. They won't talk about it on the news. They're going, that says a little too graphic. It's whatever. So we got to know. I mean, this is our job. We are equal opportunity offenders. We want to always grab his stuff and just put it out there. So we paid some money, and we have audio of Cassie's testimony from last week. And she's testifying all the things that Piss Diddy made her do, what some of the freak-offs were about. So it's
I'm interested.
It's pretty out there. Inquiring minds want to know, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I am interested.
Should we put a warning out there like they do and things like, warning, this is pretty graphic. This could make you sick. Or I could give you some good ideas. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what I'm going to try that this weekend. Okay.
Listen, if you've just been diagnosed with cancer, well, you perhaps might not want to hear this and might finish you off.
Well, this testimony is mostly about freak-offs. So are you ready?
Right.
This is Cassandra, who's testifying last week to some of her testimony at the Piss Diddy trial. So we got that? Okay, let's roll it.
Well, in freak off number 23, he said we was going to do a reverse Oreo. Dark on the inside and white on the outside. That means he brought in 2 white guys to do me, front and back. I mean, really, it was awful having to touch white people.
Well, I feel the same way about touching white people. I'm supposed to be white, but I don't.
And that is unsupposed only.
So, you ever done that? A reverse Oreo?
Who, me? No.
Were you in the middle and 2 black women on the east side?
I tried doing a reverse Ritz cracker, but it didn't work so well.
How's that? How you do that?
Well, it gets all kind of crumbly and falls apart. You know what a Ritz cracker is, don't you?
Yeah, I know what a Ritz cracker is. I thought you were talking about something kinky here. No?
Oh, well, sorry.
You're actually talking about a real cracker? Well, fun. Gee, Cassandra's talking about the reverse Oreo. She's the black in the middle and the white cream on the outside, and the former 2 white guys that she had to touch that made her sick.
She had to touch those guys and it made her sick. I think she's pushing that a bit, but there you go.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We have more, okay? This is just... It gets deeper. It gets worse. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ready? All right.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Here's some more of Cassandra's or Cassie, the slutty lassie testimony. So go ahead and roll it.
I want your attention. Chris and Costello, the original canceled radio guys, would like it very much if you'd subscribe to the podcast. There will be prizes. Just go to https://www.chrisandcostello.com and click on the oh so convenient button called subscribe. Only $3. Thank you. Triple X.
It was freak off number 71. He made me get on all fours and said, we're going to do Tuffy style today. And I thought, great. Just stick another paid guy behind me and let's get this over with. Stuff to see. He had a cough around my neck and tied me to a chair and he plugged pit bull down on mine. And that dog started humping me like he is trying to make a little kid puppy. Get off me! Not in it. His dog's trespass. Do it. Don't you hear? Don't.
Hey. So I gathered that because you have to understand we're sneaking audio out of here. Okay, so you have to strain and listen more carefully. What I picked up is that he wanted to do a freak off doggy style, but instead of like what I would already expect, he put a pit bull on her ass and put a real dog on her to do doggy style. Sorry, I don't mean to be laughing.
I think it would have been better being a Great Dane.
Well, that's what I thought it was. She said that the dog was humping her like he was trying to make a litter of 10 puppies. So
10 puppies in one.
something like that, yeah.
101 Dalmatians. Boy, this is going to take a while.
I don't know. If you can turn up that little playback a little bit there so we can hear a little bit better, it'd be great. So it's
Okay, sure.
So we got the reverse Oreo. That's a freak off.
Mm-hmm.
We have the doggy style freak off using a real dog, which would go in the form of bestiality. Okay, you know.
Definitely. Yeah.
I mean, she's a nice looking woman. You put a pit bull on her butt, he's going, "This is great. I got me."
Look what I get to play with. Oh, yeah.
It just makes you think of a visual. I don't know. Don't
Stuff
take this the wrong way. I mean, Cassie was abused. I know that. And I'm all for her. And abused women is just awful. So don't think we're like downplaying that. You know, we're just having some fun here. We're doing the best we can. But it's, you know, she's good. Seems to be in a good place now. She's pregnant. She's got a family, got a new husband. So, but she went through hell for a long time. So
I think it is
controlling is not
ridiculous.
good.
It's ridiculous that what people think of, first of all, and what people think is fun, and what people think they can get away with because they got money. I mean,
power. Yeah,
you don't have to have
and they
money
just
to get
go buy them off. Yeah.
Just go down to Mexico. You see things like donkeys. Now we're talking.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, well, that's another story. We do it another time. Didn't participate.
It's not.
Saw it and I went leaving. Okay.
So really, the question I have is there ever a consensual freak off? I guess it must be, huh?
No, because he paid people to participate in it. They were paid people, so they were paid.
Yeah, what
they
about
were brought in and they were paid to do what he directed them to do, and she had to do what he said, or she didn't do. He would beat her. Okay, the witnesses are now on the stand saying if she didn't do what he asked, he'd stop and he'd kick and beat her, and it was pretty frequent. So she's like stuck in a rut there. It's kind of like you. Men can be controlling. It's like the way you control your blow-up doll. I mean, you're just so obsessive with that, and you just can control it. If she springs a leak, it really pisses you off. You know.
Well, I have threatened.
I have to get more duct tape.
Well, actually hearing that, it kind of makes me feel like we shouldn't be making fun of it because it's.
Well, we haven't heard this stuff, so it's just like okay. I'm curious. You know, we have more audio, so if you guys are ready,
okay,
let's see what's going on. Okay, so we got more. This is Cassandra's testimony against Piss Diddy, and she's testifying about freak-offs, okay? So we got the next one? All right, go ahead, roll it. Let's go.
You're not to recall these nightmares. You're going to hell, Piss Diddy. Just now. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me gather myself. I will continue. Freak-off 128 was one of the worst. He called it bondage to fill all the holes. He straps me upright to a board and bound my wrists and ankles with those Velcro straps, and then all of these men come in and started putting their wankers in my ears, up my nose, in my mouth, all of my vajayjay, up to God, oh, and the whole time that Diddy sitting in a corner with a towel over him, playing with his little Diddy, and I'm telling you, little Diddy. Oh, I think I don't feel so good. I think I'm getting some kind of. So sorry, but I think.
I'm sorry, not funny.
I was stop the tape. All right.
It's terrible. We're laughing. Why?
What's wrong with us? What is wrong with us?
Yeah. Good God.
Listening to Cassandra's testimony on the Diddy trial, and we're laughing.
Yeah, and this is, of course,
that one. From what I gathered, to see if you've heard the same thing. She's strapped to a board, and she got all these different guys, and they're putting their dicks in every opening she's got, inside any hole, ear hole, in her nostrils, in her mouth, the vajayjay, and up to Willy Wonka.
the wanker. That's not right, but that's okay. We'll let her get away with that.
That's a lot of dicks on you there.
Yeah.
What if he's freaking out and gets sick? And of course, Diddy the whole time sitting with a towel over himself, playing with his little Diddy. Little Diddy.
Oh, I think I've heard
Powers
enough.
had many me, and Piss Diddy's got little Diddy.
I think I've probably heard enough.
Hey, where are the white women at?
That's freak off number 2085. The thing, you notice that she's got numbers on each freak off. She's recalling them by number. Now, how many that she's done? So I ain't done yet. Okay.
Oh well.
Let's say it one more time in there because let's see where we go. Okay. All right. More testimony, Cassandra, at the Piss Diddy trial. Hidden illegal audio that we pay money for. So hope you guys enjoy. Yes, sir. You in the back.
No, I was just going to say, don't forget who we are, the cancelled radio guys. And this is why we would have got cancelled.
Yeah, because we're laughing.
The cancelled
I feel bad for this
radio
woman,
guys.
but I'm laughing at this testimony because I can't. You just picture in your mind. This is going anyway. All right, we have one more piece of audio from the testimony. Okay, Cassandra, once again, Piss Diddy trial. More live audio from last week. Okay, go ahead, roll that.
Well, this one just gives me the most nightmares. Freak off number 2011. So the sicko calls it the golden shower. I was to lay there naked with some strange paid sex worker, and he was to sprinkle me head to toe with a golden shower. I thought, oh, how nice. Finally, something that's not going to violate me. I thought, he's going to sprinkle me with gold flakes and sparkling water, which I love, by the way. Then he said, open my mouth, but don't swallow. What? Does he think I'm Jewish? First thing I know, see this hard stream of whatever is hitting me, and it gets close to my head. I notice it stunts. Then he's spraying in my mouth, and then tells this guy to get a straw, drink it out my mouth. Oh, God. Stu said, hell no. And that made me flinch, and I swallowed this man's pee. And then he goes nuts. He's playing whack-a-mole under his hand towel. To fill with the baby oil. Give me, I don't know, 200 bottles of mouthwash now.
Whoa.
She turned to the hot Tua girl.
Good grief. I think our program has just turned into something completely.
We are just totally white trash.
Oh, boy.
Well, we all knew. They did say in the news about the pissing in the golden shower. They wouldn't give details. Okay.
Right.
He had her open her mouth. This guy pissed in her mouth and told the guy to get a straw and drink it, which he refused to do. And she flinched, and then she swallowed all the urine.
Well,
Man, we're not laughing.
any consolation to a urine is sterile. So, but all the same, I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, urine is stale, and at least the body
That
is
stinks.
sterile.
Have you ever tasted urine? You ever drink your own urine?
No. Have
There you
you?
go. Well, hell no.
In other words, the answer to
Maybe,
that,
maybe
ladies
if
and
I was lost
gentlemen,
in the woods and had no water and stuff, then you have to wind up drinking your own urine just to have hydration. I guess
yes.
then.
No, that's different. That's different.
That's survival.
Yes.
This is the golden shower. Wee.
Oh,
Kind of like what Trump does, right? Trump,
it's same. I thought he was in for that in Russia. Excuse me. Try that again. Russia. See what I mean? Goes
so
away.
that's that all we got. Yeah,
That's it.
that's all we could. That's all we got. That's all we could afford. That's all we could sneak out. So there's 4 bits of audio testimony from Cassandra's testimony at the Diddy trial, and testifying about 4 different types of freak offs. The what was it? The reverse Oreo. Okay. Mm-hmm. There was the doggy style with a real dog. Okay. There was the bondage thing. Fill up every hole you have on your body. That's different. And of course, the one that did make the news, but no details, but we got details, which is the golden shower. Only difference is between P. Diddy and R. Kelly. R. Kelly, well, he used his own piss. I mean, but here,
Oh, really? Oh,
here,
okay.
P. Diddy had someone piss for him. So, yeah. Okay.
So like that enough. They probably want some more.
So, yeah, we don't have any more audio. So that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you're out there laughing like we are, then you belong on this show. Subscribe and listen to this sick shit we do every week. All right.
Oh my God! Yeah, don't forget subscribe.
I need,
Subscribe.
I need,
Right
I
there.
need a shower.
Yeah, really. After that, I do feel. Good God! I think I feel bad for her. You know.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I do.
that
I mean,
really is
having to recount that stuff in a courtroom is tough enough as it is. It probably helps to know the fact that there's supposed to be no audio out there. Sorry.
Oops.
And this week we'll try to get some video. Oh my gosh, we're going to be walking out in handcuffs. How'd you get this shit? And so,
Well, that'll be on TMZ next week, so you'll be.
right, we beat TMZ. Listen, buddy, we got audio. They don't. So there you go, TMZ. Stick it.
That's it. Girls and
Cancer
boys.
radio guys, strike again. We got it. So,
Yeah. Been a while, but I think we really hit the pay dirt.
yeah, this may not be the right phrase, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. So we're going to move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on to something not disgusting. Trump. Oh, crap. That's disgusting.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, he just came back from the Middle East, and, he went to, you pronounce it Qatar? Is that how you pronounce it? Kind of like
Guitar.
Qatar, Tartar,
Guitar. Like the
Tar
stuff,
baby. I mean, I don't know.
like the stuff you bring up in the morning,
He just
Guitar.
went to make deals, which really benefits more him and his family more than anybody else in the country. So, but he goes, Qatar's going to be buying billions of dollars worth of Boeing jets from us. And are they stupid? I mean, they're giving away these luxury planes. They're getting Boeing jets. They're going to fall apart and crash. What kind of that's probably a pretty decent deal. But he took the $400 million plane. If you don't know, it's sitting in an Air Force base in San Antonio, Texas. Okay, yep. And people going, it's just not, like the Air Force goes, we have to strip it and to reconfigure it so it's a protected plane. One, it protects them against, certain, weapons. It has all the communication stuff on there where things get in, but things can be broadcast out. You can't pick up and listen. He says by the time it's all ready to go, he'll be done in office. Maybe not.
Yeah. More than
After that third term coming in there somewhere, he's going to figure it out, right? So I'm not leaving until I get that damn plane. And why did they give him the plane? You know why? Think about it. Because they wanted to get rid of it. They've had that thing for sale for 5 years, since 2020. Nobody will buy it. No person will buy it. No country will buy it. They're going, we got us a sucker. Here you go.
Well, was it VJ Vance? What was it? KJ, VJ, K Jelly. What is
You
it?
don't know who your vice president is?
No, and I don't care.
Think redneck, okay? Like we are.
Yeah, I know
JD.
that.
How about JD?
JD?
JD Vance.
Right. Why don't they just give it to him and put some lawn furniture in there, tack him down with some Velcro or something, and away you go.
He can fly that plane and go when he does one of his visits to the Pope.
Yep.
JD sees Pope, Pope dies.
He always going to see the new Pope.
He did.
Pope Basil.
He did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
At least he didn't die this time.
So you got to think about this, though. Okay, so so Trump gets the $400 million plane. It's in Texas. They're going to figure out what to do, whether they're going to do it or not. I think it'd be better if you just built a brand new Air Force One if we need one, because that way it's made in America,
Supposed to be.
made by
supposed to be.
Americans, and and paid for by Americans. So and it's just constructed from the beginning by Americans. Why would we not do that? So what the plane's 40 years old. I'm sure the inside is very luxurious. I mean, it's a flying fortress, man. It's come on.
They're gonna pull the one that they gave to them apart. And it's a total waste of money. The only thing they can probably use again might be, I don't know, the wheels.
Well, think about this. Okay, so he's got a $400 million new plane. They're going to spend millions to configure it so it become an Air Force One. Money. So he's spending all this money, accepting these big gifts. But what are we stuck with? We can only have $3. So 10 pencils and $3, but he can get all this stuff for himself. That's our president. What a guy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I think we should get into music now because we're
not yet. I have one more thing.
Out of time.
You gotta know this, okay? Florida, which still has the death penalty, they put people to death. They put to death an inmate last week. He was known as the Casanova Killer. Probably killed maybe 20, 25 plus people across the country. But of course, like Ted Bundy, they got him in Florida, and they executed him last week in Florida. His name was Glenn Rogers, okay? And as you know, he gets his last meal. I'm not sure what that was, but usually you get a chance to make a statement. Some do, some don't. You would think that he may go, I'm sorry to my victims. I'm sorry. God, forgive me. I love my family, something like that. He said none of that. You know what he said? This is his last words. Okay, ready? He goes, last words. He goes, yes, sir. He goes, President Trump, keep making America great. Thank you. I'm ready to go. And then he killed him.
Pull the lever.
Yeah. It was a good week for Trump. He got a new plane. He got a death row inmate going, you got my blessing. So,
here in South Carolina, we just had a execution.
Oh, you have one too?
Yeah, by firing squad. Here's the thing. The last one they had, they screwed up with the medication for the lethal injection. Same guy. I remember that, yeah. Right? Okay, so now this guy now comes up again. It's like, your number's up, pal. Come on. And say, well, I think I'll have so by firing squad this time. And apparently they fucked that up too. They somehow managed.
It's usually like 3 shots in the heart. Where did they shoulder?
Exactly.
Now you're in a gun state. You think you know how to aim the damn gun, okay?
Well, the other thing was they said that they heard chatting and laughing right before they pulled the trigger. Hey, watch this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they didn't kill him? Seriously, they didn't kill him?
They said it took him a minute to die, which is quite a long time.
Probably deserved it. What the heck, right? You can put the death penalty for a reason, okay?
No, he did kill 2 people. That's true.
Well, bye-bye. I love that. The Casanova kid. This guy killed 25 plus people, and his last words are, President Trump, doing a great job. Okay, I'm ready to go. Fry me. So, they did injection on him, and they got it right. He was gone. Pissed himself, and he was dead. That was it.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, golden showers again. Everywhere
The canceled radio guys would come from music before we got into being obnoxious radio hosts. And so what do we listen to this week? I know what you're listening to. I have it right here. Costello always picks shit each week. So here's what he's listening to this week. Am I right?
We can't see it.
Oh, because of the thing. Okay. How about that?
Oh, Flashdance. Oh.
Never anything current. I will go first. Let me go first. I picked this artist months ago. Everyone's going, who's that? I picked Lola Young Messi. She has a new song out. I love it. Lola Young is what I'm listening to once again. Lola Young, the song is called One Thing. Here we go. Roll it. Oh, shit. Because what did the button do? Play the damn song. One thing about our show, consistency. Another gold record for yours truly. Thank you. Good pick.
I think so.
The lyrics are great. Yes, you're nuts. Yeah. Yes, the video. Video's funny.
Oh, I did.
It's almost like watching a P. Diddy freak off the video.
So's the song. No?
You heard the lyrics, right? So you know what's going on.
Yes, exactly. It's
Lola Young's having a freak off. Okay, so we'll just stick to the theme we're doing this week.
This will not be on Radio 1. No question.
Here comes the big question.
Yes.
Costello, what are you listening to this week?
Well, I'll just go ahead and play it if I can.
That'll be a miracle. Go ahead. What are you listening to this week?
Well, let's see. Then.
Oh, same thing I'm listening to.
Yeah. Amazing. Here we go. Hurricane.
Hey, Costello. Let me give it to Costello. Actually picked a decent song. Holy crap. You feeling
Thank you
all
very
right?
much. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
feeling okay?
I'm still in shock after.
Spit it out. Come on.
I don't know, man. The whole world's gone crazy. I'm going with it.
Where'd you find that song at? It's pretty good.
That was on YouTube, actually.
Good for you.
I kept scrolling around until I found something I had never heard of.
And what are they called again? The what?
The Cannons.
The
or
Cannons.
Just Cannons.
Dang.
Yeah.
Good job, Costello.
Yeah. They've
Picked a
been
decent
around a
song.
while.
We can leave on a happy note.
Yeah, we can.
Thanks for hanging out on our dirty podcast this week. I picked a dirty song. We had dirty audio from Cassandra. Even though
Thank
she
you,
doesn't realize
Cassandra.
Cassandra's got her camera on, that means she's on part of the podcast now because we're looking at her.
There she goes.
Some strange white woman just popped in the podcast. Where she goes. Is that your sister? Who's that?
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Your sister came, came from
Somebody's hand is
She's
coming
not. Must be Costello's sister. We got to run, guys.
Elvira Costello.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to run. So squealing this week goes to Piss Diddy. And even though there's a long way going to trial, I think we can safely say he's done.
Guilty.
And we can cancel him. Piss Diddy is gone. He's going to spend the rest of his life in prison like R. Kelly. So Piss Diddy's canceled. Goodbye. We'll hear more testimony. We'll get some more audio. We'll have it for you on the show. Okay? Promise. All right? So
Gotcha.
squeal out the Piss Diddy. Squeal, buddy. This time you get on the floor like a dang dog.